Well, good afternoon. Welcome to our daily devotional today. Today we're going to be in Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. This wonderful Old Testament book is a book about wisdom. And it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight." This is one of my favorite verses. I've memorized this verse when I was young, and I still remember it today. And it's such a simple truth, but it's something that's very difficult for us to do. Trusting in the Lord with all of your heart, not just with a fraction of yourself, but with your whole being, everything that you are. The heart in the Old Testament was the seat of emotions, and so with everything that is in you, you are to trust in the Lord and lean not on your own understanding, right? We so often trust in ourselves and trust in what we know and what we see and what we observe in order to get through life. And unfortunately, that doesn't always work out so well for us. Yes, God has given us knowledge and wisdom, but at the same time, he urges us to trust in him. We're not to lean on our own understanding, but instead we're supposed to acknowledge him, and he will then make our paths straight. Now, acknowledging God is not just saying, yes, there is a God, right? Acknowledging that he exists. That word in the Hebrew actually means to know, right? So when you know someone, you know how they respond. You know what their passions are, their desires are. You know how to interact with them in the best way possible. Just like a relationship in marriage or friendship, whenever you're close to certain people, you know them and you have to spend time with them in order to get to know them better. To acknowledge the Lord means to know him, to read his word, to study God's word, to develop your relationship with him, to pray, to have that daily communication with the Lord. And so we trust in the Lord with all of our heart. We lean not on our own understanding. And in all of our ways, in everything that we do, we strive to know the Lord better. And then he will make our paths straight. Now, when we talk about having a straight path, what the text means is that we have an easy path. We have a clear direction. We know where we're going. If you've ever driven on the windy roads in San Miguel Canyon, there is no clear path, right? There's ups and downs and left and right and back and forth and switchbacks and all these things. Whereas if you go to Texas and you're going down the highway, I guarantee you it's a straight path. There's no left, right. It is just a straight line. You know where you're going. That's the idea. The idea is that if you acknowledge God in every aspect of your life, he will make it clear what your path is supposed to be. He will help you to understand where you're going, where you've been, and you will know your ultimate destination. That's good news. That's certainty that we need in our lives. And so I encourage you today, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding, and in all your ways know God better in everything that you do, and he will make your path straight. God bless you.